is an extra example of finding the equation of the tangent line to the parabola y equals -1/4 x squared at the point -6, -9. So first you need to graph the parabola y equals -1/4 x squared. Find some good grid lines. And then we know what's going to hit at -6, -9. Here. I'm going to draw my parabola first. And then the tangent line, just a sketch. And again, not to scale. I have no idea where it's going to hit. And so what we need to find is first the focus. We need to find P. So we're looking at y equals -1/4 x squared. And so we need to know the general formula, which is x squared equals 4py. So really I want this x squared by itself to help me in finding P using our formulas we're given. So let's multiply by -4. So we're looking at, let me rewrite it in the format they have it in, which is x squared equals -4y, right? So that's the same as the y equals -1/4 x squared, just in a different form. So now we can see that P equals -1. So therefore, the focus is 1 down from the vertex. So that is 0, -1. So remember, with our property we were given is the distance from that tangent line to the focus, we'll call that distance 2, is equal to distance 1, which is here. So that distance, we're trying to find, we need to find the y-intercept to be able to write the equation of this line, the y-intercept and the slope. And so B, so think about B is a distance from the origin to that y-intercept, so that is B. And then P is down here. So to get a positive distance, we're going to say B minus P, because it's going to be B minus a -1, which would make it positive. Okay, so it has to be a positive distance. So distance 1 is going to equal that B minus P1. So let me write that. Distance 1 equals B minus P1. Now let's just find the distance of D2. So we know this is -6, -9. So use the distance formula. So -6 minus 0 squared plus -9 minus a -1 squared. So the square root of -6 squared plus -8 squared. This is 36 plus 64, or the square root of 100, or that distance is just 10 units. So remember that distance 2 equals distance 1, so I can write an equation. I can say distance 2, so using the D1 equals B minus P, so not P1, sorry, I don't know why I did that. So we can say, since they're equal, we can say 10 equals B, which is what we want to find, minus P, which is a -1. Right? I'm just using the formula, B minus a -1, so that's 10 equals B plus 1. Subtract 1. So we find that our y-intercept is 9. So now all we need to do is find slope. So m equals, so the slope of this tangent line, we're going to use the point 6, -9, and 0, 9. So this is going to be -9 minus 9 over -6 minus 0, which is -18 over -6, or 3. So therefore we can write an equation. So y equals the slope 3x plus the y-intercept of 9.